Hey there, Cancer. Mystic Unicorn coming through with a love message just for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So keep in mind, Cancer, that this is a general reading. So that means that this may not resonate with you personally. This particular reading may not resonate for you, as this is a general reading. But the only way to figure that out is to just give it a listen. And if it resonates with you, then just accept it, allow it to fit into your life as it naturally fits. Don't try to force anything to your life that doesn't naturally fit there. Also, keep in mind that we could be talking to a cross watcher. We could be speaking to someone that is watching on behalf of a Cancerian. So keep that in mind. The roles can be reversed. Also, this is a timeless reading. Yes, so this can resonate for you at any moment, at any time in your life. Okay, Cancer? So what we're going to do in this video is we are going to get a love message for you from my side-by-side spread. I did put a description of the spread in the description box below if you'd like to pause here and read through that so that you have a general understanding of the reading before we move forward. You're more than welcome to do so. But with that said, we're going to get started here, Cancer, and we're going to get whatever message Spirit has for you at this time in this side-by-side reading. So to start, we're going to get the overall energy for you, Cancer, in terms of love at this moment. So for that, we're going to start with the romance angels. Yes. So we're going to get, oh, interesting. Okay. Well, a card already came out and I already feel like I want to take it. It fell out while I was moving around here, but I feel like I want to take it. So it's reconciliation, okay? I'm just going to leave this right here. I just feel like we might want to use that. Keep that as like a bonus overall energy for you, Cancer. All right, so let's get our official 3 cards. 3 cards for the overall energy for Cancer at this time for this reading. Please, Spirit, 3 cards. So we have 1 so far. We have this could be the one, okay? Already, I'm feeling like if you are single, okay, this message is kind of speaking to, there may be some sort of reconciliation. I'm feeling like recouping. Recouping. So if you're not familiar with that term, recoup is short for recuperate, right? And me being the music person that I am, when I hear of recoup, I think of when like a record company recoups their recoups the money that they put into an artist's project or whatnot, whatever, right? And so in that case, like with that definition, Cancer, what I feel like we could be talking about in this message, in this video, is I feel like there's some sort of, you're kind of like gaining back what you seem to have lost or what you feel you may have lost from a previous relationship or previous relationships. I'm not necessarily speaking to anything physical like money or possessions, because I feel like this is reconciliatory for you, Cancer, but I don't feel like you are reconciling with any specific person from the past. Again, what this feels like is somebody getting into a relationship with someone that has a very healing element to it, a very healing aspect to it. It feels like you're recuperating what it is the emotion, the feelings, the sense of security, the sense of self, all of these things that you feel like you may have lost in previous relationships. It feels like there's another relationship that's coming into play for you at this time, Cancer, that is helping you feel like you're regenerated, like you're revived, like you've regained a sense of what it feels that you may have lost in the past, okay? Let's get 2 more cards here for this overall energy for Cancer for this reading. We have 1 more. We have, see, look, we have deception, okay? And then 1 last card for Cancer. 1 last card for the overall energy for Cancer. Here we go. Yeah. And then you have pay attention to the red flags. Okay. So now Cancer, this is, okay, good. And then I want to say this last one right here. I just want to show you this. Worth waiting for is at the bottom of the deck, Cancer. I'm not going to stand here and say flat out that there is no chance of oh wow, sorry. Hold on, Cancer. I need a little more coffee. Hold on. Okay. I'm not going to stand here and say, Cancer, that there is no possibility of you reconciling with a previous individual, somebody from your past. I'm not going to completely rule that out. This is a general reading, all right? So if that is relevant to your life, then take it as it resonates. Just what I'm picking up on intuitively in that realm is if you, what I'm seeing is I'm seeing a man and a woman, okay? So keep in mind, guys, that we are gender neutral here. So when I speak to like masculine or feminine or man and woman, I'm really just speaking to the energy, the energetic signature of the masculine energy and the feminine energy. And when it comes to love and relationships, there has to be a balance between masculine and feminine there has to be some sort of balance, okay? Within your relationship in order for things to work out. So I'm not trying to say that this is just strictly between a man or a woman or anything like that, all right? So take it as it resonates for you. But what I'm seeing at this time, Cancer, is I'm seeing a couple, a man and a woman standing together, and then I'm seeing another individual. It looks like another masculine energy standing off to the side, not a part of this couple, right? Okay. But the feminine in this couple, in this pairing, is reconciling with the individual from her past while still being in this new relationship. So what this feels like here is maybe you have found a relationship, Cancer, that has allowed you to handle past circumstances, to deal with past deception. I'm sorry, my cat wants to go outside. Hold on just a second. Sorry, Cancer. She was going to stand there and scratch at the door until I let her out, so I had to take a moment. But so Cancer, it feels like you might actually be in a situation, be in a relationship right now that is helping you deal with, helping you process, helping you heal from past circumstances. And what I'm also feeling like, Cancer, is this actually, the relationship you find yourself in right now may actually have been a relationship that started out as friends. Okay, I'm getting an energy of it was strictly platonic in the beginning. That doesn't mean that you guys didn't actually feel something for each other. Like that doesn't mean you didn't look at each other and be like, you could get it at some point. You know what I mean? Like but it wasn't like, I want to be friends with this person, but I want to be friends with this person because I feel like I feel like there's something between us, so I'm going to try and be your friend and then try and work my way up to being your partner. That's not what I'm feeling for this situation. I feel like you two are coming together or have come together on a strictly friendship level in the beginning. And that allowed you guys to meet each other eye to eye, to have a meeting of the minds, okay? And I feel like it's this individual that you may currently be in a relationship with that is helping, that has been at like an ear for you to listen to, or a sounding board, or I'm sorry, an ear to listen. Like this person, I feel like probably helped you or is helping you work through a lot of these things, and that's why this reconciliation is possible. Okay, now what I'm also getting for this, Cancer, is with this could be the one, I think you're starting to recognize, or you're starting to realize the difference between a past situation, a past relationship, and this relationship. For whomever this is for, what I'm picking up on is your relationship feels so solid. Like you two are comrades. You two are best friends. You two are like Bonnie and Clyde. You two are like two peas in a pod. I mean, you may be very different from each other, but you fit well. There is a strong foundation in your relationship. There is a strong level of respect. There's a strong level of friendship. There's a strong level of honesty, and it feels like you're able to be open. You feel like you can be open, and that's what's allowed you to even be in this place to open up and talk about past circumstances, and which is also allowing you to heal. Okay, but when I'm getting all of that from this could be the one, I feel like somebody here is starting to recognize the difference between a healthy a healthy, balanced relationship and a toxic relationship. And this is a point of view that's expanding more than just saying, well, this is a healthy, a romantic relationship. I think you're starting to see the difference between even a healthy friendship and a toxic friendship, okay? And in all of that energy, Cancer, it feels like someone here is starting to recognize, hold on a second, like, whoa, you really could be like, hold on a second, I could feel like all of a sudden I feel like I could spend the rest of my life with you. Like you're starting to recognize the stability, the balance, the harmony, the union in this situation. That is beautiful. And that's also why I wanted to point out Worth Waiting For is at the bottom of the deck, because this is definitely a beautiful thing that is absolutely worth waiting for. Okay, Cancer? That's so beautiful. Congratulations. Oh my God. I love this. Okay. We're going to move forward. Next thing to look at in this reading is we're going to go down the line and we're going to look at what is standing in the way or standing in between the partners or you and love, okay? Let's see here. So what's in the center of this situation for this reading for Cancer, please, Spirit? What's in the center of the situation? We have one card first. Yes. Okay. First, you have, it is safe for you to love. Two more cards, please, Spirit, to get the center. What's in the center of the situation? Next card is give your relationship a chance. Okay. And then finally, you have, in the center of your reading, you have make the effort. All right, look, Cancer, look. All right, look. Check it out, Cancer. You absolutely have a beneficial partner at your fingertips right now, okay? You definitely have a beneficial partner. If you have been wondering, because now I'm picking up on the fact that some of you may actually be aware of this at this time, and like I said, you're starting, what I'm getting from this could be the one is you are starting to recognize that hold on a second, this actually could be, I actually may already have found a partner that I've been kind of trying to look for or manifest all along, okay? So all of what we have here in the center between the two of you is encouragement to take this relationship forward. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this is definitely a reading for someone who has a partner that is standing right in front of them, that is staring them in the face. And what I'm feeling like at this moment, okay, so maybe this is the moment in which you're watching this reading and you're questioning whether or not you should take it, at least start to take the next steps to kind of bring this relationship to the next level. I'm feeling like you are in a place right now where you guys are still technically friends, but there is something that is boiling up to the surface between the two of you. You're both starting to notice it, and we're going to get deeper into it in the future, in a few moments, but I feel like you're both starting to notice it, and I feel like this is definitely encouragement for you to take it, to slowly, we're not saying rush into anything, but to take it a next step, to start taking those steps to move forward, okay? And you're definitely going to be able to move forward much easier with this reconciliation of the past that is happening for you right now, Cancer. Oh my goodness, I love this for you. I love this so much for you. The next thing I want to look at, we're going to get to the Lover's Oracle deck. And I want to clarify a few things. And I also want to give this 3 shuffles. The first thing that I want to clarify for you, Cancer, is deception. What's this deception here for Cancer? One last shuffle. First and foremost, Cancer, what I'm hearing for this situation, for whomever is resonating with this reading, I want to make it very clear. I did just hear this deception is a thing of the past. Okay, so if you're experiencing any sort of energies or thought patterns that have you afraid or fearful of the future, that these things may come back, I just heard that the deception is a thing of the past. But keep in mind, Cancer, that the deception would remain a thing of the past depending on how it is you handle that type of energy. And what I'm feeling like here with this reconciliation, Cancer, is that you're handling these energies very, very well. You're going through the grieving and the healing process very, very well. And it absolutely, I mean, go ahead and give your partner on a pat on the back, because I definitely feel like it's your partner's help that's really helping you do this. Okay. All right. So, but let's see. What is this deception for Cancer, please, Spirit? What is this deception for Cancer? What is this deception for Cancer? Wow. Okay, so I'm sure you see that. This card here, this is Mirror. Wow. This is pretty heavy, but also Cancer, this is extremely mature, okay? What's helping you get, okay, look at this. And then I just want to say this really quick. At the bottom of the deck, you do have not today. Not today, Satan! But, sorry guys, I love doing that every time I see that card. But, this is extremely mature of you, Cancer. Like, go ahead and, you know what? Don't even, I mean, sure, give your partner a pat on the back, but can we give you a pat on the back? Let's actually give you a round of applause, Cancer, because this is extremely mature of you. Deception is clarified by mirror and addiction. So you are starting to be able to see your involvement in that deceptive energy, or whatever deceptive energy you are healing from in the process of reconciling with, okay? You are starting to recognize exactly why that happened, or why it has been happening all along. You're not only seeing your involvement, you're seeing your enablement, your enabling ability, sure, but you're also seeing where other people had their involvement. But Cancer, again, this is a very mature way of looking at it, because I don't feel like you're looking at it as, well, that hoe did this, that, and the third, and that son of a bitch did this, that, and the third, and this, that, and the third. It's like, no. What I'm feeling for you is like you're saying to yourself, okay, well, so-and-so did this, but okay, now I see the conditioning in their life. I see the elements of their life. I see their past circumstances. I'm seeing all the shit that actually helped them get to the place where they were to act like that or to treat me in that way. And you're also giving yourself that same grace and that same clarity. Well, you know, I went through this, that, and the third, or X, Y, and Z at this time in my life, and it created this complex, or it created this addictive tendency, or it created this sense of self-doubt, or this created this sense of lack mentality, this, that, and the third, and okay, now I'm understanding why this is happening, or why this has happened. And it's from that place, Cancer, that is allowing you to overcome this past circumstances. It's allowing you to reconcile, go through the reconciliation of this energy, so that you can feel better, so that you can align with someone new, who I feel like, and I just heard who I feel like is right in front of you, Cancer, okay? This is so beautiful. Now, before I go any further, I do want to say, keep in mind that you don't have to be aligned with someone right now, okay? Again, Cancer, keep in mind that this is a general reading. And I know I already said earlier in the reading that this is most likely, it feels like this is for someone who already has a partner lined up. That is the strongest thing I'm feeling here. But again, this is a general reading, so that doesn't mean that that has to be that way. This could still resonate for you, even if this person, because I still feel like there's a very important person in your life that is helping you process things, is helping you gain a certain level of clarity, is helping you work through these reconciliatory energies. But it doesn't mean that you have to be, you know, romantically involved with this person. This could be the one, could just mean that this could be the one time that you get through this, or this could be the one moment or the one experience that you needed to reconcile from this, or this could be that one friend that helped you with the perspective that you needed to go through your healing process, okay? But ultimately, this is all centered around healing and opening yourself back up to love and interpersonal, loving, romantic relationships. Excellent. All right, Cancer. We are going to move forward. So the last thing I like to do with this spread is I like to go a little bit deeper, okay? And so I split it up into side A and side B. Yes. So again, down in the description box, I have described how the flow of I've described the flow of the spread. Yeah. So go ahead and check that out. We're going to move forward, and I'm going to look at side A and side B. So side A could potentially be the individual that is watching, the viewer, the person that's asking the question, and then side B could be the other side of the equation, or side B could just be love in general. And what we have in the center here is what's standing in the way, or what needs to be seen between the two. Okay, but again, this is a general reading, Cancer. So place yourself whether on side A or side B, however you feel you naturally fit. For this, we're going to be using the before and after tarot for no reason other than the fact that they're just sister decks, and I like using them together. For side A, we're going to start with the before tarot, yeah? And I'm going to give this 3 shuffles, and let's look at the energies of the individual on side A. This is 1. This is 2. For my Cancers, make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising side, guys, just to get a complete picture as to what these messages could really mean for you. And this is 3 for Cancer. For my Cancers. All right. So what is the energy of the individual on side A? What is the energy for side A for this reading, please, Spirit? What is the energy for side A? That's an... Ooh, okay. Wow. This is a lot, but I'm going to take it for you, Cancer. Look at this. Look at this. So, overall energy, starting you off with the Hanged Man. There you go, Cancer. There is that change in perspective, okay? This is you working it out. I'm not sure I want to take this card because that card kind of tried to flip and then I put it out, but then I heard myself say, don't take it. I'm hearing it's not necessary. Okay, but we'll take the rest of these. And we're going to start, there's a lot of cards here. We're going to start here, Cancer. The Queen of Cups and Justice. Now, first of all, Cancer, this is your energy as in the Queen of Cups here. But what's happening for person on side A, which I heavily believe is the Cancerian here that's going through this reconciliation. Keep in mind, Cancer, you actually could be watching for your partner. What I'm picking up on now is you could be a cross watcher for your partner, and this could be exactly what your partner is going through, not you, whether you're a Cancer or not, whether they're a Cancer or not. You see how these things can be all like intertwined like that. That's why we keep saying, as readers here, we keep saying this is a general reading. So take it as it resonates. If it fits, then place it in your life. If it doesn't fit, then just toss it. Yeah? But what's happening here for the individual on side A is we have a reconciliation, we have a balancing, we have justice coming in terms of somebody's feelings. So it feels like somebody here is going within, is reconciling, and I literally just heard that, is reconciling how they feel. That doesn't mean, Cancer, that you're going out there and talking to this individual that you need to reconcile with, but ultimately you're going through you're moving yourself through the process of forgiveness. And the way that this is working out for you right now, Cancer, is that this forgiveness is, or at least the forgiveness that is being developed or generated is exactly how we often like to say it. The forgiveness is not necessarily for anyone else other than yourself, okay? And it feels like you're working through those emotions, feeling through them, observing them, understanding them, so that you come to a greater understanding or a different point of view, a different perspective, the Hanged Man, that breaks you free from some sort of stagnancy or feeling stuck and ultimately allows justice to come into your life. And it's looking like, Cancer, that justice is coming in the form of a new relationship. Okay, look at all this stuff down in the center. Now, let's get to the next pile of cards. You have, I'm sure you saw this one. You have the Tower. Okay, you have the Tower. Oh, this is beautiful. All right, let's do it this way. You have the Tower with the 10 of Wands, with the World. This is so awesome, Cancer. I really, really love this for you. You have this with, let me put this here. You have the Tower with the 10 of Wands, with the World, the Page of Cups. Actually, let's do it this way. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to be all like nice and organized here. You have this with the Page of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. This is a really beautiful energy, and I'll tell you why. The Tower represents the belief system, or represents the structure of what it is you're healing from, what it is you're coming to terms with, what it is you're reconciling, and what it is you are, in essence, moving away from, okay? Healing from, right? And so this is a pretty sudden situation, maybe, or at least it's a very strong, I wouldn't necessarily call this a traumatic experience. I'll call it a very strong experience, a very powerful experience, but it's not traumatic. This doesn't feel like the type of Tower moment Cancer that comes in and completely uproots or wrecks your life or turns it completely on its head. Okay, feels like the type of Tower moment where something that was blocking your way, something that was causing destruction in your life, something that was extremely burdensome in your life, 10 of Wands. This Tower moment feels like that moment that this structure, this belief system, this element of your reality is released, is removed from your life. The burden of these past circumstances, the 10 of Wands, are coming to a close, the world. And that's allowing you to dream up or to step into a new emotional reality, but also dream up a new emotional reality, the Page of Cups, or dream of a new reality from this refreshed space of your emotions, Page of Cups, and do the work, Three of Pentacles, to work on yourself, to rebuild your foundation, to reshape your structure, to rebuild after the Tower comes down. I mean, shit, Cancer, this is fantastic. I mean, just what we're talking about here in this reconciliation and this healing that's happening for you, Cancer. I mean, I love that. Not to mention that apparently somebody here has got a brand new relationship that's staring right at them. But hey, all right, shoo, you got it all going on, don't you, Cancer? You better get it. Okay, last thing I want to look at is this next stack of cards that I'm sure you've seen also, starting you off with the Devil, okay? With, oh, look at that. Oh, shoot, look at this, Cancer. The King of Cups. Okay, I knew this one was here because I saw it after I picked up the Devil. Okay, so you have the King and the Queen of Cups. Talk about emotional maturity. I'm telling you, Cancer, when I was talking about this deceptive energy and we were getting into that and I pulled addiction and mirror for you, I'm like, yo, Cancer, this is an extremely mature energy, an extremely emotionally mature energy. And then you've got the King of Cups clarifying that. I mean, the King of Cups is the most emotionally mature and emotionally balanced individual in the deck. The King of Cups represents that level of like being able to handle weather any storm, handle any emotional situation, and be okay, be solid, be centered, be still on his throne in the eye of the storm. Nothing shakes him. And it feels, and let me finish, okay? The Devil, the King of Cups, and finally the Eight of Cups. Okay, I mean, Cancer, this is so blatantly obvious. This is so self-explanatory. Somebody here, whomever is inside A, all right, is taking the Devil, the nature of the Devil into account, is also taking the nature of what keeps people attached to Devil energies. Okay, toxicity, narcissism, addiction, codependency, anger, fear, and all that stuff. With this King of Cups energy, it feels like someone is recognizing the elements of life that influence people to get associated with the Devil to begin with, let alone stay attached to him or it, and is choosing to walk away from these situations without any form of resentment, it feels like, okay? I mean, emotional maturity out the freaking wazoo. And I love it, Cancer. There are two more cards that have come out face down other than this one other card, which I'm still hearing is not necessary to look at. But what about these? Yes, please. Okay, so we have, all right, Okay, okay. So this is good. You have the Nine of Wands and the Magician in reverse. So what this is saying here, Cancer, is that any sort of old tendency, I do want to take this card, but I'm hearing it's not necessary. Yes, Spirit is right. It's not necessary. I'm not even going to show it to the camera because it's definitely not necessary. But it was a representation of what it is you're moving out of. Actually, you know what? I keep hearing it's not necessary, and I'm hearing that for a reason. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna move on. And actually, I'm gonna tell you why I'm being told it's not necessary. Because if I were to show you what card that is, it could potentially trigger someone in a way that's not necessary, in a needless way, because of all of the work that you are doing to release this energy to begin with, or to release this for this person who's inside A. But what the Nine of Wands in reverse and the Magician in reverse is speaking to, Cancer, is somebody here is finally giving up the perseverance towards manifesting certain situations. I feel like this is that moment where the Cancerian or whomever is associated with the Cancerian recognizes and realizes that they have to stop trying to save everyone. Because you can't. It is not your responsibility to save anybody. That doesn't mean, Cancer, that you can't help, that you can't be of service, that you can't help someone, shift, change, adjust, and grow. But it is not your express responsibility. It is not your duty. And with the Nine of Wands and the Magician, there was some resistance to giving up this fight. You were bound and determined to prove that you could change someone, or that you could change someone's life, or that you could love someone back into health. And yes, loving someone is definitely a part of their healing process. But also keep in mind, Cancer, that people need to learn to love themselves first. And the more you're doing that for them, the more you're enabling that within them, the less and less they're able to learn it on their own. So it just feels like with the Nine of Wands and the Magician in the reverse, it feels like that moment where someone is giving up the fight in trying to manifest situations in which they could prove that they could heal someone, or that they could change someone, or they could fix someone's life. That also could be an element of the devil right there, because that is a codependent energy, okay? All right, Cancer. What I'm going to do now is we're going to move to the After Tarot, and I want to get, I'm going to shuffle this 3 times, and I'd like to get some energies of the individual, or the energy of part B. And I do want to say I'm feeling very expressly that this could be talking about, I did hear your partner. So we could be talking about the individual that is actually this partner of yours that you're facing, that you are needing to make the effort towards and give a chance. Yeah? 3 shuffles. 1. For my Cancerians, what is the energy of the individual on side B? This is 2. And this is 3. All right, Cancer. So, the individual on side B. Interesting. We do have the 8 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. So there's definitely mirroring going on between you and them. What I'm hearing here, Cancer, is that the person or the energy on side B is supportive in your goals of moving away from all of this toxicity, this toxic mess, okay? Here we go. Side B. What are the energies of the individual on side B, please, Spirit, for Cancer? Ho-ho! More mirroring, Cancer. The world. Look at that. Anything else? What are the energies of the individual on side B for Cancer in this reading here? We're just going to leave it there. Okay. All right, cool. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the 8 of Pentacles. So what I'm hearing from this, and also what I'm feeling from this, Cancer, is that this individual is willing to work on this relationship with you. You have aligned with a really balanced and a really good individual. Like whomever it is that is in front of you right now, in which Spirit is saying it is safe for you to love, please give your relationship the chance and please make the effort. You have aligned with a good person. All right. You've really aligned with someone who's caring, who's compassionate, and who's willing to put forth the effort, who's willing to look towards the long term, who's willing to work towards the long term. I am picking up though, they are willing to work towards the long term as long as it is in alignment with them, as long as they're okay with it, as long as they're vibing with it and it feels right, they will be right there with you. Okay, I am kind of picking up for someone out there that if it's not vibing with them, they're not even going to waste their time. And that actually may even be one of the elements that has helped you really connect with this person. It also may be one of the elements that has really helped you work through whatever it is you want to work through or you needed to work through in terms of the past. It's like they rubbed off on you somehow. They have this element to them where it's just like, look, this isn't serving me. I'm done here. Like, I have no problem putting my efforts into something that's reciprocal, but I am also not, this person has that boundary where there's like, no, they're not doing that if it's not right for them. And it really feels like you have, Cancer or whomever, has learned a strong lesson, has been able to pull on that energy and cultivate it within yourself. That's beautiful. But what we have here, Cancer, is the World, beautiful, with the 8 of Wands. I'm telling you, Cancer, look at this. Look at this. Only 2 cards came out, and I'm just going to leave it there because Spirit isn't trying to tell you anything else other than give this a chance. Move forward. This is a good relationship. This is a good person. This is a person that you potentially want to be with. And if this is a person that you potentially want to be with, then seal the deal. 8 of Wands, the World. The 8 of Wands is saying, shoot your shot. You have clear and open space. The target is right in front of you. Shoot your shot, hit the target, hit the bullseye, and essentially bring this to a close. Seal the deal. The World would be the end of your singlehood, would be the end of your bachelor or bachelorette status. Okay? Seal the deal, Cancer. Excellent. I'm going to close this reading out for you, Cancer. And I want to get closing oracle guidance from the Lovers Oracle. Yes? Keep in mind, guys, there are 2 very similar decks. The black deck is the Love Oracle deck. And then this is the Lovers Oracle. Syntax, I know. All right, here we go. Closing message for my Cancerians for this reading, please, Spirit. Closing oracle guidance for my Cancerians here, please, Spirit, for this message. Just closing message that you have for Cancer at this time. What is the closing message that you have for Cancer at this time for this reading, please, Spirit? What is the closing message that you have for Cancer at this time? Closing message that you have for Cancer at this time. There it is. Oh, Lord. Twin flames. Your passion ignites. Look at this. Okay, Spirit is saying just one more. So I'm going to take one more card. And it's actually this one that they wanted me to take. So I'm going to take this one here. And this is New Beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Now, you don't have to be on the twin flame journey to resonate with this. You could very well be. You could very well be. And either you have aligned with a twin flame, okay, this individual that you're moving forward with, that's a good person and everything, give your relationship a chance. This individual could very well be someone that you have identified as your twin flame. It also could be the other way around, where you are on a twin flame journey or you've been walking that path and you've been doing a lot of healing work and a lot of reconciliation, reconciling within yourself. And now a new individual has come into your life that the twin flame journey has helped influence you towards aligning with. Now, if you are not resonating with the twin flame journey, twin flames could really just represent the healing aspect that comes into play with the twin flame journey, and doing a lot of reconciliation, taking a lot of responsibility, showing up for yourself, healing and growing and moving forward. Okay, it could be representative of that. Or the twin flame message doesn't necessarily have to resonate with you at all. Okay, that could be for someone. And I think that's also part of the reason why Spirit wanted me to pull another message, just in case, just for those individuals that wouldn't necessarily resonate with the twin flames. And this would be it. You definitely have a new beginning in front of you, Cancer. Okay, and everything that we've been talking about in this reading here supports the idea that you should move forward with this individual that you have in front of you at this time if it feels right. And if you don't have an individual in front of you right now, just keep moving forward in your current direction, because you will be aligning with someone in the near future. Okay, Cancer, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for you. I love you all so very much. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your moment. And I look forward to connecting with you again for our next reading very, 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 very soon. Yes? Excellent. Bye-bye.